Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika here to do the November Divine Masculine monthly reading. This is where we look at the energies coming up and the themes coming up for the Divine Masculine Collective for the month and see what could be going on. And if those of you that have watched my earlier videos where I did already the November relationship reading, you already have a sneak peek into what is potentially coming forward. But this is where I do a deep dive into the masculine energy. And as you know, I've always said from the very beginning to watch my videos. Obviously, I know many watch for a relationship, but please watch for your personal masculine and feminine essences, because that's where you learn a lot and grow about and grow in understanding of your own energies and your own aspects. But I just did the Divine Feminine reading, guys. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to pull a major arcana and a minor arcana, a bunch of themes coming up, and then how he will be navigating through the month with the supporting energies and what might be challenging for the Divine Masculine in the month of November. Or whenever you happen to watch this. My readings are all timeless. If you're drawn to the title, there's a message in here for you. So the major arcana theme for the Divine Masculine. I keep waiting for one to come out. Oh, there we go. One to come out. Okay, we have the Hanged Man starting out as the major arcana theme. So this is a card, and again, this is going to depend on the other cards around it, but Hanged Man, see how he's here in this pendulum, and his head is enlightened here. It's like it's like I'm getting this energy of being still, but also the with the wisdom and the knowledge, if that makes sense. Let's see what the minor arcana coming in to accompany it is. The Adept of Flame. See, this is anything but still. That's the Knight of Wands. So what we've got here is, it's almost, this to me is a breaking out of stagnation and into action. But we're going to see how the other cards follow through. But it's interesting because when this came through, I was like, that's not really the energy I'm feeling. But this is clarifying it. Which is, to me, what this is indicating is there's a stillness within the Divine Masculine. There's a wisdom and a knowing. I feel like this is where he has been, the wisdom has been crystallized is what I'm hearing. His enlightenment has been crystallized. And what that means is that it's like, it's brought him a sense of peace within himself to now know what action he's going to go for it. Right? The Knight of Wands is the go for it energy. I'm going to move forward with passion, with purpose. It's not a slow moving knight. Anyway, before I continue with the themes, just a quick announcement. I have, guys, if you want to join me for the 3-part Anchoring Sacred Union Activation Healing series, it's where we do a bunch of really important energy and grid work. In these sessions, it's a set of 3. You can still sign up, even though the 10-10 one has already happened. You will get access to the recording. More information below, but it is a 3-part series, the 10-10, the 11-11, and the 12-12 portals. We're leveraging all the energies. Do check it out. I know many of you were excited when I made the replay available again for the 10-10, so you can listen as many times as you want until the middle of December. So definitely check it out if you're interested in joining. I also did set up a 3-payment option. It's a little bit more manual, where there's a little bit, you have to actually do some things to let me know you've done the 3-pay, so then I can manually add you to register you. So only do that if that's, you know, so just to know, it's not an automated process if you do the 3-payment. So, but I wanted to make that available to you guys so that more of you could attend. If that meant spreading the payments out over 3 months. So hopefully that is helpful. I know many of you guys have been excited. So let's get into the themes for the Divine Masculine. And here we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Guys, I have to, I don't want to pause again, but I have to, because The Divine Feminine's reading. Typically when I do extended readings, first of all, the Divine Feminine's reading here on YouTube is unbelievable. But when I did the extended, normally when I do the monthly readings on the extendeds, they maybe go 25 minutes. This was over an hour. So that just gives you a hint if you're ever, I mean, so much came through over there. So definitely wanted to bring that to your attention. But we have the new earth energy. It's happening. Here is the awakened divine masculine who has crystallized his wisdom and his knowing. I probably could stop the reading here because it's really quite that simple. But I know many of you are like more details, so I will certainly continue the reading. But it's time. He's gotten the signal. He's gotten the signal. It's time to take action. So keep holding the vision of what you've been shown. But it's happening. New earth is happening. And sacred twin flame, sacred union, divine union, whatever you want to call it, is necessary to bring people into the new earth. It's not about the love. Granted, that's a part of it. But I've said this all along for years, as well as recently extra. Guys, it's happening now because it's needed now. Very, very powerful time. What other theme do we have for the divine masculine for this month? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Yeah, this is where there's no more information needed. He knows the truth. He's got the hanged man energy. He's got the passion ignited within his heart. I've never noticed this. Of all the times I've used this deck, this is his solar plexus. This is will. This is determination. It is lit up on fire. He knows what he's going to go do. And this is where you can't just, he's known the truth for a while, but now he's getting the signal that it is time to act on the truth. So guys, as you know, I always say, watch for your personal masculine and feminine essences. The masculine aspect in the collective is, you've known the truth for a while. Now it's time to do something about it. Can't just sit there and expect things to change. It's about facing feelings with grace and acceptance, but be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and strength. What other theme do we have for the masculine, divine masculine collective for November? Dream thief, the refusal of the call. Interesting. Ooh, that is so crazy deep. It's the devil energy. Actually, this is the death card. The 13 is the death card in the major arcana. But the refusal of the call. What this is telling me is this, oh my God, you guys, this is getting into so much stuff that I covered in the relationship reading for the month. Guys, this is the darkness, the devil, the manipulation trying to steal your dreams from you. And sometimes people allow it. That is your free will choice. This is where things like illusions, things like messing with things like psychedelics can be very, very seductive and very, very dangerous. Because the purpose of that, the purpose of the darkness trying to prevent sacred union is to confuse the masculine. Guys, this ties into so much. I posted a video in my inner circle, which by the way is free for now. I'm probably going to be changing that into a membership down the road here in a different format, but for now it's free. But there's a video I did last week that talked about a vision I was given about the manipulation of the divine masculine on the planet in the human realm that was done back in Egypt and Atlantis. Go check it out if this is interesting, because this ties directly into it. But November is where, and I'm going to read a little bit from this book, because I think there's more to this, and I want to make sure you guys get this message. The refusal of the call. Who's been distracted by a monkey in a suit here? The dream portal. This monkey's trying to distract you from going through the portal. We have the 11/11 portal this month. It's all about manifestation. It's all about these things happening. So let me read what this says here. I have never gotten this card, I think, in all the times I've used this. because it's about the rejection of the path of fulfillment. And again, that's free will choice. But what this says is the dream thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Didn't I just say the word seductive? Right? Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants you to tell your old stories over and over so that you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you're reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story, of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you to a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering the new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass that you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will also soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so that you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what has lain dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. Oh my word, you guys. I am just like, you guys have been with me forever. Know exactly how powerful this is. Years and years and years and years of soul growth, of development, of working on self, of awakening, of going through the difficulties to come to this place right here. I have a feeling the Divine Masculine Extended is going to be probably as in-depth as the Divine Feminines, but I'm not promising because I'm not over there yet. The Divine Masculine pretty much tends to be a little bit more short and to the point. I could probably end the monthly reading right here, but I won't. Opportunity beckons. I mean, base chakra, stability, security, passion. All right, my friends. So on adding to this, there will be, adding to this, I'm going to look at what energies, cosmic energies, are supporting the Divine Masculine's journey in the month of November. The Five of Cups, change your focus. The Two of Pentacles, find balance. The third eye chakra. Okay, what this means here is you've made a decision. You're transitioning now in the physical world and you're in the process of finding balance. This is a restoration of balance. And what's really interesting is this is showing me that the masculine, again, not an accident, we got the third eye here and he's wearing the same color as the third eye. He's awakened. He's getting his downloads, his spiritual downloads. He's the awakened masculine. There's a man hanging here. Granted, it's a hanging man, but in some decks it is a woman. But my point is, this is where the masculine this month is supported in balancing his heart energies, right? Instead of living in the past, living in the regrets of the past, the shame of the past, the shame of the what ifs, I wish I had done, the regrets, he's finding the balance within himself to realize there's still opportunity ahead of him. It's about looking towards the future. Looking towards the future that is one where the third eye is illuminated and is open. Why do you think the powers that be put a chemical in the drinking water supply of the entire world? It's to try to shut this down. I'm going to not name it. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But guys, the third eye chakra, he's awakened. Let me add to this that's supporting him. What is the change of focus relating? The Six of Cups, reunion, love. And in this deck, look at it. It's a man and a younger boy. This is the inner child. Loving yourself, coming back to self. But this is about just what matters is unconditional love. But in order to call in union, what is supporting the masculine is this is him loving himself. This is his embracing his inner child, the part of him that grew up as this wounded person, right? That was part of this story. And he's like, no, I'm here. When I do my quantum healing sessions with clients, a lot of the work that I do has to do with the integration with the inner child and the adult person being there for their inner child. when other people were not, when the inner child was abandoned by others. This is the masculine going like, I got you, buddy. I got you. I'm not leaving your side. I have learned. I have grown. You have gone through this. I am here for you. So the focus here is on reunion. This is the Six of Cups. That is reconciliation, reunion. You know, instead of focusing on what has been, if there's an opportunity to reconcile, it's about looking towards the future. This ties very directly into the extended reading for the Divine Feminine, where this is all about like really letting go of the past and leaving it in the past. Wow. And what is this balance about? Reach out. Reach out and touch someone. It's like an old commercial from like the 80s. What was it, AT&T? Reach out and touch someone, or New England Telephone. I can't remember what it was. It was old, whatever it was. Like me. Just kidding. My daughter kills me when I say that. She's like, Mom, you're not old. Well, you know, it's relative. I'm older than her. Let's just put it that way. Here it is. Reach out. Work together with others. You can't do your journey alone. This can be about coaching, mentoring, therapy. But this to me is showing that the divine is supporting. Everybody find a balance. Work together. We all want to work together in harmony. And the third eye is healing the heart, the sadness and the isolation from spirit. You cannot make this stuff up. Look at him. Sadness, isolation. When he's lifting up and opening up to spirit, it cures this. He has been healed from his feeling of isolation from the feminine, number one, when it comes to sacred partnership. But he has been living in isolation from his soul. And this ties to the direct manipulation of the masculine, divine masculine, in those ancient civilizations. There's a lot to that, guys, and I'll just leave it at that. But the point is, this is helping him. His spiritual truth busts him out of feeling alone because he has seen the light. He is ascending. The sadness and the isolation of the inner child. I can't remember the last time I used this deck. I used to use this deck all the time, and I was drawn to use it today, and here's why. So you can see these visuals. Again, you guys probably hear me say this periodically, but I channel guidance and information, just channel, but I love using the cards because you can see what I'm saying playing out in the cards after I've said it. They just reinforce the message. Plus, you guys also get the imagery. So let's see how the masculine might be challenged in this month. What does he need to understand about how he might be challenged? Okay, the Eight of Wands. In this deck, it's the success and growth. We have the heart chakra. And then we have the Ace of Wands, the new vitality. Wow. Here's what... Guys, do you know how, remember I said it was very intense. I said this a lot in the Divine Feminine's reading. There's an intensity in the month of November emanating from the masculine. It's like, it's next level, right? But what we have is the challenge is the intensity, right? The Eight of Wands, in this deck, it's called success and growth. This means that there's something very solid that's beginning to show signs of life, right? See how there's like this tree supporting him. He can't see it. It's kind of invisible, but there's leaves sprouting. Things are starting to show. His spiritual backbone is showing. Tangible evidence. This is where he's rooted his spirituality, his spiritual knowledge into the earthly realm, but it's giving him a backbone. But what's challenging about it is that it's almost like It's so intense. It's part of the challenge. I'm going to get another card to clarify. What's intense, though, is the heart, again, and the new vitality. This is the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. With the heart, I got to tell you, this is very similar to what came through for the feminine. The energy of sacred union in physical form is so overwhelming to people that can be the challenge. It's like, I don't even know what to do with this energy. The energetics and the magnetics of this type of relationship, I mean, I could do a whole video about it. I've been shown through many of my channeled sessions. But it's intense. And the challenge is the intensity. And see how the intensity is surrounding the heart chakra? Let me add to this. Also, for those of you not going to the extended, stay tuned to the end. I will be leaving you with a guidance card for those not going to the extended. Obviously, the extended has a lot of guidance in it, but for those not going over, stay tuned to the end for a guidance message. In fact, tell me about this Eight of Wands challenged energy, the base chakra, right? It's almost like this security and survival. He's wearing red pants. Here's the base chakra. He's wearing purple. This is a purple card. I mean, you can't make this stuff up if you tried. So what we've got, the base chakra and either the third eye or the crown chakra, right? Indigo and purple, violet and indigo. This is kind of a combo. This is definitely, the point is red and purple, all the spectrum. It's the earth realm, the base realm, survival, and then the spiritual. And what connects them, what's halfway between the crown and the base is the heart. And so what's happening here is it's like, this is rapid ascension. This is the divine masculine, literally with his head spinning. For many of my divine masculine clients, over the last year, 2 years, I'd say, I've been doing a lot of healing sessions with masculines. I'd say maybe over the last year. I don't want to misstate that. It's intensified because I kind of go back and forth between doing the sessions and taking a break. But let's just say that the ascension process for the masculine is sometimes so fast. It's almost like when I'm getting the image of like when you change altitude too quickly and you stand up and you get dizzy, that's what I'm getting for the divine masculine, where it's like he's been sitting down for so long and he stands up really too fast and he kind of gets dizzy. That's what I'm getting is happening, which can be a bit of a challenge. And why is his heart chakra here for the challenged energy? Joy and stability, the Four of Wands. You cannot make this stuff up. The challenged energy for the divine feminine was also the Four of Wands. What does the Four of Wands represent? It means cause for celebration. It means sacred union. It means all your hard work is finally paying off with a powerful manifestation that brings joy and stability and happiness. And it is like, and I said this I can't even say the words because it's just, words don't describe it. But for the divine feminine, the feeling I got for the divine feminine energy for the reading was almost like, oh my God, everything I've dreamed about my whole life, I've been working so hard, I've been shown it by spirit, I've been shown it by the divine, it's finally here and I don't know what the heck to do with it. Like it's that overwhelming. It's like everything, lifetimes upon lifetimes of soul growth lessons and work all leading up to this culmination point, and it can be overwhelming. This is all great energy. There is nothing negative about it, guys. Nothing negative. This is all beautiful, but it can be overwhelming. In fact, I'm going to add another card to this Ace of Wands, New Vitality. Busting out the Heal card, the Star card. And I just don't even know what else to say. I don't. breaking free of the shackles. This ties to the vision I was given that I put in my inner circle, guys. It was about a divine masculine being bound and chained. Here's the heal card, the star card. That is destined. That is wishes coming true, dreams coming true. And for many people, this is healing. For many people, especially if there's a reconciliation involved, you've got, it is a very healing process. To breathe new vitality into something that needs to be healed, but it's about breaking free of the chains that have bound the masculine. And it's time to have new vitality, to breathe new life into something and to create beautiful colors. And again, all the chakra colors here. Crown, base, what's in the middle? The heart. Oh my gosh, you guys, November. All right, I'm going to leave you with a guidance message. For those of you not going to the extended, I'm going to pull a final message for you. In the extended, I break down the energies of the month, like I did for the feminine, where we go through the weeks, what's going on in their physical worlds, how they're thinking about what's happening in their lives, how they're feeling, and what's going on spiritually for them. I get into what his strengths are going to be this month. I'm going to get into what his vulnerabilities will be so that you can pay attention to that. I'm going to channel what he's thinking and feeling, not only about the divine feminine, but about their dynamic during the month. A lot in there, guys, so hopefully you'll join me over there. But what is the final guidance for those not going over to the extended? Final guidance for the masculine. It says your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Guys, many people, again, this is about families, loved ones. If you're making major change, don't worry about the effect it's going to have on them. Archangel Michael is looking out for them. Don't let your fear and worry about how your loved ones will respond to whatever you're doing here, Divine Masculine. They will be okay. This is part of their journey as well, because you are following your journey. I'm going to do another card as well. You and your loved ones are safe, as well as recognize the signs from above. The angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice, so stay alert and be open to divine guidance. Why are you distracted, guys? Because of this freaking guy, the dream thief. Don't let him or her distract you. Don't. Go back and listen to what I said about this particular card, guys. All right, my beautiful friends. I send you so much love, and until next time, bye.